Hey YouTube, Untamed here. So today we're going to talk about my Toyota Land Cruiser Heritage Edition and the build that I'm about to pursue on it, and really solicit your feedback and thoughts on what I maybe should consider doing this time around. But first, we got a puppy dog feature. Hey Zozo. Hi. What you got? Oh, she got a bone. Hi. You look sickly at the moment. You okay? Okay. All right. So, Toyota Land Cruiser. Well, for starters, guys, this happened yesterday. So this happened yesterday. So it has been utter chaos in our household. Our children refuse to sleep at this point. They've just been totally going nuts over riding the quad. So this is the first time they've had quads and actually been both of age to actually ride around and race around with each other. So they are going insane in the membrane, but already the best Easter weekend ever. Let's talk Land Cruiser. Hopefully it's not too gnarly out here, but I want to get you guys' thoughts. I'm going to voice through what I think I want to do, but no kidding, I want to solicit your feedback. And if you've experienced various different companies, different brands, and different types of upgrades, let me know what your experience has been. So what I plan to do, or at least going into, as I don't intend to do any kind of hardcore upgrades like ARB front bumper or rear bumper. I'm not going to be doing that. But what I want to do, perhaps differently from my previous Toyota Land Cruisers, is I want to pursue a different suspension. And what I'm thinking right now is the Old Man Emu BP51 suspension upgrade for it. It's tough because I think this ride's extremely smooth as is. So I don't think it's needed, and that's why I've never done it in the past. If you guys remember, my magnetic gray metallic Land Cruiser Heritage Edition had a perch lift on it. And I didn't do that. I purchased it, and Toyota actually ended up installing a little bit of a perch lift up front. So I think it's only an inch or inch and a half increase up front, which really kind of leveled it out. Because already, as you can tell, Land Cruiser notoriously has a level of pitch to it, or a level of rake, I should say, where the front end is a little bit lower than the back. You get a bigger gap right here, right? And that really helped the look of it. So I'm thinking either Old Man Emu BP51 suspension, or of course Westcott Designs. They offer a perch lift kit that we can integrate within the existing KDSS here. So those are a couple of options, but if there's something else I should consider, whether it's Icon or whatever, throw it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. When it comes to tires, I do plan to try to shake it up a bit. I don't want to do my norm BF Goodrich KO2s that I typically do, or even Nitto Ridge grapplers. I've borderline worn those ones out. I've purchased about $20,000 worth of those over the last few years. So I'm thinking maybe some Mickey Thompsons on here, some Baja ATs, or even some Toyos. I'm not sure yet. So let me know what your thoughts are. Everyone geeks out about the AT3Ws on there, the Falkens. Let me know what your thoughts are on what tires I should pursue. But if I do that lift, whether it's Westcott or BP51, it should allow plenty of space for 35s. So I could do 35-inch tires on it, 35 by 12.5-inch tires with the 18-inch stock BBS wheels. I love these wheels. I don't intend to swap them out. I think it is a staple for the Heritage Edition. I don't want to get too far from that. And on that token, that is a driving reason why I don't want to go too crazy, right? I don't want to put bumpers on it. And I think right when you start cutting into the bumpers, that's when you start going a little too crazy. And borderline the suspension swap is starting to teeter toward that, in my opinion. When it comes to the roof rack, we got a few options out there. Prinsu, Westcott Designs, Frontrunner. I think I like the look of the Frontrunner the best. So I'd maybe consider swapping out, of course, the stock Yakima Mega Warrior roof basket here for that Frontrunner rack. But again, tell me what you think, what you would like to see on it, or what you've experienced and what has been a good product for you. You tell me that. And then, of course, some rock sliders. This is where I think I'm maybe most torn on right now. I think I like the idea, and perhaps I think I like the look of the Slee Off Road rock sliders, but I dealt with them once before, back in 2020 when I had my original Heritage Edition, and they were just an awful company to work with. Terrible customer service. I just had a bad taste in my mouth after working with them, and I called them a couple of times, and each time I didn't feel good about it. So I have a hard time giving them any of my dollars for their product. Although a great product, I mean, I won't bash the product. It's just I just had a bad experience working with them. You know, and even when I reached out to them, you know, say, hey, of course I got a YouTube channel. Would you be willing to maybe discount a little bit or offer my viewers a small discount code? They're quick to decline that in a very snobbish fashion. They said, what they say? They said it. What did they say? They're like, no, we don't need additional marketing to sell our product. We sell it just fine. So like, I don't know. I think an easy little discount code for you guys would have been nice, but they're quick to shoot that down in snobbish fashion. So I don't like that company, but I do like their product. So it's kind of tough. I prefer Bud Built, the company. I mean, veteran owned. They support veterans. I mean, it's just I don't know. It seemed like, and they're super nice to talk to every time I chatted with them. Same with Westcott, Jeff Westcott. He's an awesome guy. I don't know, I would prefer to give them my business when it comes to rock sliders, but I think the Slee Off Road would just look best on it. So that's where I'm torn. Let me know if I'm missing something. I know White Knuckle is another brand that perhaps I could consider too. But yeah, so I always had good experience working with Westcott as well as Bud Built. Great folks. But I'm just not sure if that's the look I want to go for it. But I'm going to kind of leave it to you guys. Let me know what you would like to see and beyond that, right? So I just kind of listed off a few kind of typical things outside of the suspension, what I would typically do. What would you like to see on it? I'd definitely be curious to hear what your thoughts are. So I'll wrap up the video there. Appreciate you watching as always. Until next time.